video, I want to talk to you guys about how to get approved for the Amazon Influencer Program. Now, getting approved for the Amazon Influencer Program is actually a two-step process. The first one is just becoming eligible to create some videos, and then the second step is becoming eligible for on-site commissions. So in this video, I am going to talk about the first step of becoming an Amazon influencer. Now, there is a massive myth out there that you need tens of thousands of followers on your social media account in order to become eligible to even be an Amazon influencer. And that is one of the biggest myths I've seen out there, and it is just to scare people and keep them out of the program. So how do you become eligible? Well, you will have to link one of your social media accounts. Now, that doesn't mean that you have to be a big influencer on any of these accounts, but what it does mean is they want to see if you are eligible for getting good engagement, because the whole point of Amazon influencers is to have people basically engage with those videos and convince them to purchase the product that you reviewed. So the first step is to link a social media account. Now, there is no specific requirements for the amount of followers you need in order to become eligible. But what I will say is they are looking for engagement. So there's different things that you can do to become eligible for it. Now, I used my dog's TikTok account and got eligibility instantly. And that is because I was posting pretty regularly 1 to 3 times a day and putting out good content. Now, he didn't have a lot of followers on his account, and it was just a factor of engagement. So you can apply with a YouTube account, a Facebook account, a Instagram account, or a TikTok account. If you're applying with a Facebook account or an Instagram account, they do need to be business accounts, but for TikTok and YouTube, they can be personal accounts and they need to be publicly viewed. Now, you can either do things fresh from the start, so creating a new social media account and posting 1 to 3 times a day for 7 to 10 days. And I would typically say niche down, choose a niche that you are very comfortable with, whether it is something that you are an expert in at your job, or it is one of your hobbies, or it is simply already reviewing products. It gives the algorithm a signal that, hey, this new account is posting regularly. We are going to boost their engagement because we are in the honeymoon period. Now, you can also use an existing social media account that you have, but you are going to want to post some videos for 5 days prior to applying for the Amazon Influencer Program. You want to show that your account is active, you are posting regularly, etc. Now, that only matters for this initial step of becoming an Amazon influencer. Once they approve your social media account, you never have to worry about that social media account again. It is just for this initial process because they want to make sure that you can influence people, you can engage with people in a specific manner that will work well with the influencer program. So, like I said, I used my dog's TikTok account. He got approved probably with 2,000 followers, but his engagement was really high. So whether you are starting a new social media account, which I typically recommend only because you get into this honeymoon period when you start a new social media account, and if you post regularly on it for 7 to 10 days, and I would say 3 times a day, then you are going to get a lot more engagement than if you use your Instagram account that you haven't posted to in a year. So you can do either one. I always say start fresh. Now, the easiest methods of getting approved to the Amazon Influencer Program are going to be either Instagram or TikTok. Now, I always prefer TikTok. I've seen most people with even 100 followers get in doing that method through TikTok. So create a new TikTok account, post to it 3 times a day, and if you think that that is going to be your deterrent for getting in, you might as well start getting used to taking these videos now. So use your videos that like you would be doing for Amazon influencers on your social media account, because you're gonna have to be talking to a camera. You're gonna have to be recording for the Amazon influencers account. That being said, you can be faceless in Amazon influencers, but in order to get approved for the Amazon influencer program, I highly, highly recommend that on whatever social media platform you're using to boost engagement to get into the program, that you show your face in it. And this is because a lot of times you might have a good engagement, etc., but Amazon influencers will deny your request to get in, and that is because they can't verify the person that's applying for the Amazon influencers account with the same person that's in that social media account. So in my course, I talk a lot about the do's and the don'ts of getting this process right. And once you do get it right, you will be entered into the Amazon influencer program, and then you have to go through a verification process. Now, that verification process is very easy in my opinion. You just have to upload 3 example videos to your Amazon influencer account, and if they meet the requirements of Amazon influencers, then you will get approved for on-site commissions and you will start earning immediately, which is so nice about this program. It requires no money up front, very little time invested, and good returns immediately. So do not get deterred if you hear people saying you need thousands of followers on social media. That's not true. You don't have to look like a weather girl. There are 80-year-old men out there doing this program. So if they can do it, you can do it. If I can do it, you can do it. And just make sure that you are being clean with your social media account. I really recommend niching down to one niche. In my course, I go over some really simple, easy methods, especially if you do not want to show your face on your social media platform. Really easy, simple methods of pretty much getting approved very easily with one of these social media accounts, and how to frame that social media account so that it does not give you problems with the application process. Now, let's say you apply to the program, but you get denied. Do not worry. You can apply as many times as you want to Amazon influencers in the initial steps. So let's say you use Instagram to get in and then you get denied. And then after that, what I would say is go into your Instagram account, post 1 to 3 times a day, preferably 3 times a day for 7 days, and then reapply for the Amazon influencer account. Or on the other side, you could create a new Instagram account, a new TikTok account, post there regularly for 7 to 10 days, and then reapply. That is the easiest way of getting in. And when I say, like, if you think that's too much work, the profits are worth it. I left my 9-to-5 job as a result of Amazon influencers' income surpassing my 9-to-5. And I, at this point, really only work hard on it 1 day a month. So if you guys are looking for a great stream of passive income, this is by far my favorite approach, and I have tried so many, including Amazon merch, print on demand, Etsy, like Canva templates and selling those. And this is by far my absolute favorite passive income platform. So I would definitely check out my course down below if you are worried at all about getting into this program or need a step-by-step tutorial on how to really go through this process and try and knock it out perfectly your first time. Then my course gives you an A to Z complete guide of how to do it.